Let's suppose you're given a data set. What's the first thing you do? You check the sample records, you check the shape of the data set, you also check for null values, also the outliers and correlation between the variables, also visualize the variables, and at the max you also will do the univariate and bivariate analysis, the traditional method. But is there a better way, an efficient one to check? Let's figure out. I'm referring to the data set, the Big Mart sales data set, which is provided by Analytics Vidya. This is the link where you need to go and check the data set out. So let's go with the basics. I import pandas, I read the file, and I either use a tail or a head to get a sample of the data set. So this will help you understand all the attributes in the first 5 records of the data set. Then you move on with this command to understand the columns and rows. Then the descriptive statistics of your data set. Then you use this command to figure out the null values and the proportion of it. This is in terms of percentage. And the most important thing is to understand what are the different data types that you're dealing with. Also, there are many cases where you need to understand what are the different unique values you have in an attribute of your choice. So over here, I've taken item fat content. And as you see, there are 5 unique values: low fat, regular, LF, reg, and low fat. And this is the number of records that appears in each and every category. If you wish to visualize the same in terms of percentage, you tend to pass this additional command, that's normalize is equal to true. That will help you convert the numbers in terms of percentage. Now again, as you see, there are multiple commands that I need to pass to figure out the unique values, the null values, to view the sample, to view the descriptive statistics. Now let's figure out Dataprep package. So this is a new package which is going to package a whole lot of metrics with a single command. So let's go ahead and install this. This is a command that you can run using Jupyter Notebook. This will in turn install the package whatever you need. Over here I'm installing Dataprep. And from Dataprep.eda you just import plot package and pass your raw data using the plot package, and here you go. You get to visualize all the attributes in your data set. The darker ones are categorical, the lighter ones are numerical. You also try to understand, this is an indication of the amount of missing values that you have in this particular attributes. So the way you read this is you have 17.2% of records which are missing under item weight attribute. So this is a far more efficient and a smarter way of visualizing your entire data set. And as you move on, you also can use this command to visualize the missing data in your entire data set using this plot missing. Import plot missing from EDA, pass on the raw data, and here you go. Moving on, if you need to create the correlation matrix between the variables in your data set, import plot correlation, pass on the raw data. You get to see the correlation using 3 methods. One is Pearson's, Spearman, and Kendall-Tau. Also, in case if you wish to perform univariate and bivariate analysis, all you have to do is pass the plot option, the raw data, and the attributes that you wish to analyze. Over here, I've chosen one numeric versus categorical. The representation is in terms of box plot and line chart. So you may please to choose whichever you wish. Then goes numeric versus numeric. Here you have 3 options: scatter plot, box plot, Higgs-bin plot. Also categorical versus categorical. So if you notice, there are different types of charts for every different attribute that you pass. Now, is there a better way than Dataprep? Yes, that's Pandas Profiling. Go ahead and install the package using pip install. And all you have to do is just create an object, and using this command just pass the raw data that you have imported, And there you go. You have an elaborate list of all the necessary metrics that you need to understand the nature of the data, the strength, and the weakness. Overview. This starts with a basic statistics about how many variables you're dealing with, how many categorical, numerical, the observations, followed by a detailed description of every single variable in your dataset. Also, you have a separate section wherein you can play around and understand the interaction between various attributes, also the correlation metrics, and please don't forget to explore the toggle options. Again, you have a separate section highlighting the missing values in every single attribute at these 4 different dimensions. You do have a section which do warn you about the high cardinality, correlation, missing, everything. So this is a wholesome package wherein instead of you passing multiple commands to understand the null values or whatever, this is one single command which will give you an entire view of the data set that you're dealing with.